Righto, there we go. Sorry guys, I've done it again. Thanks for being here. Sorry about the mishap. Open the pod bay doors, Hal. You know that one. Thanks guys for letting me know that I've got no sound. Thanks Roger. Thanks for the notifications. Yeah, when so this one comes up first. Whatever comes up first, then it's the default one for the sound, and I don't think I can change that for whatever reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Anyway, what do you do? What do you do? I'll just have to set this up when I do it as the main one. So anyway, as you guys know, some of you have been watching, I've reinstated one of my old cameras, and it's this one here. And you may have known, and you can see how grainy it is. It's a really old camera. It's a video camera. You hold in your hand like that. Joanne, it went really well. Yeah, it went really well. There was my wife was giving some of the dogs treats, and there was one lady came up, like we're talking a treat like this, you know. Sorry, hang on, hang on. We're talking a treat about the size of, probably slightly bigger than a quarter. Anyway, there's a lot of dogs, so each dog was just getting one. And this lady came up and said, "Oh, don't give my dog a treat. I'm trying to watch his weight." And I mean, these dogs are burning around around in the water. That tiny little treat is going to be nothing. So anyway, other than that, it went really well. Lots of dogs, lots of people, plenty of room for everyone. It's low tide and there's plenty of water. I may have, I tell you what, I'll show you some photos from the last meetup, and that'll give you an idea of now I'm going to share screen when I get this right. An extra live stream, everyone likes that. There we go. So that's actually let's do that. So that gives you an idea, Joanne, of what it looks like. All the dogs there. And usually with all those dogs, believe it or not, with all those dogs, there's you get a little bit of. We've had this one I'm showing here is the last one, not the previous one, I should say. And excuse me. And we had one little scrap. This one, we had some growling, so one of the owners put it on a leash straight away just to make sure. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, folks. I'm chomping away at Easter eggs and cup of tea and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to turn that down. Anyway, we'll flick through another couple of photos. Here we go. Just to give you a bit more of an idea. So this is at low tide. This is a place called Sandgate. It's just north of Brisbane, and it's a very idyllic location. As you can see, it's very calm, it's protected, all that sort of stuff. And you can get an idea of the amount of dogs. Plus, you get people coming through with other dogs as well. We were there for about an hour. I think an hour last time, an hour and a half, and an hour this time. And you're chasing the dogs around. You're getting a workout too. If you go a little bit further out, the water's up just below your knees. And that's shed dog 2 there, covered in sand, right there in front of you. So, yeah, they certainly, and they run from not quite one end to the other, but there's a lot of distance that these dogs cover. And so that's our 2, shed dog 1 and shed dog 2. Water puppies. Hey, Cody, how are you? Thanks for being here, mate. Surprise one. Hey, Jay, how are you? Thanks for being here. Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, it doesn't last too long. Oh, there's me and the shed dogs in the truck. That's probably the better photo. Anyway, bit of fun. And there's shed dog 2 relaxing. And shed dog 1 sprawled out on the bed. No room for us humans, but it's the way she likes it. Anyway, I'm going to stop sharing that. So, yeah, just tonight was just an impromptu live stream. I was going to go earlier, but we had this bloody great big shower of rain come through. Absolute pain in the arse. I had a problem with the big roller door, which you can't see. And we had a fair bit of rain coming in here, and the wife had to. I closed one of the windows, but the wife went around and closed quite a few other windows because she said the rain was coming in. It was that sort of quick and heavy. But over here, I've had a bit of a clean up in the shed. I've put this bit of timber up there just before, and I've mounted the camera up to my left, which you can't see. I'll be able to, that camera I'm pointing to now, I'll be able to spin around and show me at the milling machine if I'm going to do something on the milling machine. However, like these 2 cameras here, especially this one, you can see how good the picture is. It's just absolutely tremendous. If I darken the screen, you can actually see it better on screen. Yeah, you can, but it's dark here. So I'll just bring that back up. The 2 computers, this is the one I'm broadcasting off, and this is, yeah, Stylesy, we're only putting out at 1080. I don't think we're going 4K. Yeah, we're only putting out at 1080, which is more than enough. But it's the pitch quality that really makes the difference, as you can see. This one, I don't know, maybe it's just the way I've got. Like this one seems a little bit darker. Maybe it's just the way it's, or maybe it's the settings or something. Yeah, AJ, I know that feeling, man. I really do. With chocolate, I'll work it off tomorrow. So these webcams were fairly pricey, but I tell you what, I've really enjoyed it. I really like the picture quality. This one here, I can turn that on and it'll follow me around the shed. I haven't really done. Actually, I might do that. I think I got to tap it twice or something like that. Come on. It's got to turn red. There we go. So the auto tracking is on now. And if I go, I don't like the idea of the zoom though. It's just going to see the back of my head. And I mean, fair enough, you want to see me. In fact, I can, which way is that? Zoom in, zoom out. Bloody thing. So now it's going to follow me all over the shed. As you can see, haven't got it quite square, and it's zooming right in, which I don't mind. As you can see, the car and the forklift, and it's probably lost me now for whatever reason. Hey, over here. Oh, there I am. Yeah, there we are. Come on. You're supposed to use hand gestures to try and zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. But anyway, look, it makes you look like a crazy buffoon. That's a switcher there. And right, I don't like that. Let's get rid of that. Get me on stage here. And I'll fix this camera up. I'll turn that auto tracking off. I don't mind the auto tracking, but I got to come on. No. Righto. There we go. So let's put her over there. Yeah, a lot of these cameras do. You can set them up to track you and things like that. But like I said, I don't mind it tracking me, but it can come in handy, but it's zooming in, and I need to go into it. It has a separate software which I control it from. I can, yeah, that's not really a good view, is it? You can see me here, but where I'm going to be working is there. Oh, that's where I want to work anyway, so I'll put that up there. There we go. I'm probably Dickie Knee Cam, that's the one, Peter. Good old Dickie Knee. So, that's right, oh, Grant Levac, he's live. Yeah, all I was going to do tonight, I've already put this big bit of timber up, left over, bit of upcycling, recycling. Oh, excuse me. So I was just going to mount that there like so. I'm probably going to put another light in this corner too, throw some more light around. Part of good videoing is sound's number one and lighting is number two. So I was going to put that there. The other charges for the battery tools, because you need your battery tools. It's a bit dirty in there. Yeah, well, we're all being monitored all the time, Joanne, so whether you believe that or not, it's another thing. But anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, I was just going to put, say, this one here. Of course, the cord's going to, cord will have to go somewhere, plug into there like so, wrap it up around there. And I've got the other one as well. The other one for, so I've got a combination of stuff. Milwaukee, Ryobi. The other one can go there, sort of thing, and maybe leave room for something else. something like that, something along those lines. So 105 mil between centres. These are all got, right, can't see it. So between here and here, you got little mounting spots so you can put a screw in, and it's 105 millimetres or 4 1/8 inch. The Milwaukee doesn't tell you what it is, but I can tell you what it is. So that's 75, 76, so that's 3 inches. 76.2, yeah, spot on 3 inches. There you go. Little bit of metric conversion there. And the power board. Well, the power board's old style, so it doesn't actually tell you what it is, but you just get a ruler, go from one edge to the other. It's 135. Yeah, I reckon there. Let's get some screws. Let's have a clean up. I've got tools everywhere. Double the tape measures. I should probably put a tape measure somewhere. I've got a square, calipers, you name it, I've got it. So let's get some appropriate screws for the job. Let's get rid of stuff that we don't need. And if there's some loud banging, I do apologise. Nah, Peter, you're funny. So that's there we go. I'm going to walk out of frame here. One thing, there's one thing I haven't got that I need to put back up again. I used to have a thermometer in the old shed. Showed me Fahrenheit and Celsius. I mean, I can always look at it on my phone. It's probably about 20 degrees C tonight. It's pretty warm, actually, as you can see. I'm in t-shirt and shorts. I'm just putting my clamp back. Screws, that's right. We're getting screws. The usual Thursday night live stream is going to be happening, where I'll be back talking about the steamroller again. You guys might be bored of that. Maybe. Right. Now let's see if we got the right style of screws. Styles of the old shed, we moved it over, and that's now become the wife's shed. That's what happened there. We just used the frame and took the old sheeting off, put new sheeting on. Between this one and the wife's shed, we also lifted it up off the ground. That cost us a fair bit of money, but I tell you what, it's worth it. And we've almost got the wife's shed finished. We're doing some more work today, as in one of her cupboards, and she's brought more stuff down, and what else have we done in there? We're just doing finishing touches, and as always, they take the longest. The finishing touches take the longest. So let me just find a quick photo here, and I can show you. Yes, you're right, Joanne. She said. I can't even say it. Anyway, so it's back to work for me tomorrow. So it's Monday evening here now. It's about 10 to 8 at night. And right, this will do. This one will do. So this photo I'm going to show Stylesy is a work in progress. screen window there. So that's the, I'll just wait till it comes up. There you go, a bit of a delay there. So that's the cladding going on the old frame of the shed. In hindsight, you know, hindsight's a wonderful thing. And we probably should have just got a brand new shed built. It would have been easier. I've talked about this before. We had some issues, and just the amount of time it took and so on. It would have cost us more, but it probably would have been more, you know, better peace of mind, all that sort of thing. So Joanne, I'll just stop sharing that, and then I'll show you. You probably haven't seen inside, Joanne, so I will show you what it's like inside, what we've done inside. A more recent photo. I just had it before. Always when you want to find something. Right, okay, that'll do. Okay. So this is the stage we're up to now, Joanne. Actually, we've gone past this stage. So my dad is over on the left. My wife is on the right in front of her computer. We've got air conditioning in here. That's her embroidery machine. The toilet's got a toilet. The laundry's on the left. We've done the tiling. As you can see, the tiling wasn't quite finished, so we've done all the grouting. We've done timber around the edging. There's a lot more stuff in here now. It's getting to a stage where it's more set up. My dad there reading, watching the iPad. We were still working there, but it's pretty well all finished. When the wife's got all the stuff, it's taken us almost 12 months to get to this stage. There's just been a lot of work involved, and we did pay contractors. We did pay contractors to do some of the work, but then it got to a point where we just had to bite the bullet and do the rest ourselves, and that included the tiling. We've done a pretty good job on the tiling, first time tiling, but it was pretty. It was pretty tedious. Yeah, Joanne, I appreciate it. It's been a bit of a trial. I wish it was a lot easier. Hindsight's a wonderful, like with all things, hindsight's a wonderful thing. I don't think. Oh, there's the dogs. There's the dogs in the work truck with me again. Different work truck. I'll just see if I can find. I don't think I've got a photo of the laundry. Once we get it all done, the wife's. We're going to sort of do something special. She also wants to start her own channel, do craft things. Obviously, I'll be helping her with that. No, I don't have a photo of the laundry. Laundry's pretty well done. Nothing spectacular. I would like to have done a better job in some places, but you know, you get to a point where you think, yeah, Pete, yeah, mate, it probably costs a lot more than your caravan too. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be like that, should I? Sorry, Pete. At least you got a roof over your head, mate. You know, that's the main thing. Plenty of people who don't have a roof over their heads, that's for sure. That's for sure. Oh my God. Hello. Some sort of chaos going on next door. Yeah, rent is cheap. Rent is cheap. So I'm going to get back to putting these things up. So I'm going to have me back turn to you guys, and I'm going to put that nice and big. I'm going to put that on live chat, and I can come back to that every so often. Chat's not screaming away. No worries, Joanne. It's not a problem. It's nothing I haven't shared before either. So right. So I want a bit of room. I'll put that up to top here, like so. Hopefully, that's right. We've got to find some screws to go on the back there. I think I had this problem before. I didn't have the right size screws because they're a pain in the bum, like all things. Not one size fits all. Here we go. Got these tiny little screws here. And they've got a funny size. They're not a standard Phillips head. Believe it or not, there's a couple of different types. Oh, that'll do. And they can be a real pain sometimes. Oops. Right, so me verniers are going on the blink. So I just want to... Don't you love it when you got... Sure you don't have this problem, Peter. Crazy neighbours going, getting drunk or whatever they're doing. 22. So I got my speed square here, and I'm just going to... right, that's approximately where I want it. I'm going to mark myself 22 millimeters, that is, so 7/8. I'll just double check that. No, that's 25. That's 20. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay, that works out better. Wouldn't be surprised if the police turn up. And I'll just scribe myself a line across here, give myself plenty to work with, and a bit of room as well. I'm just using a pen, not a pencil. It'll get the same job done. Right. Yeah, I don't know what's going wrong. Yeah, you're absolutely right. If they're not, yeah. No, it's all quieting down now. It's just a pain. It always seems to be. Actually, I'll go stick my head around the corner and see what's going on. You're probably going to hear it. Right. So what's happening? It's the townhouses or the flats next door, or the condominiums, as you call them, Joanne, and the noise is sort of travelling around. Yeah, that looks good to me. So if we go 50, yeah. I want to go there. I want to be a cowboy, eh? Something like that. If we go there, right. So coming up in the near future, I'll probably be doing an interview for an event that's happening in August. So I'll probably leave it at, I won't say any more, but it'll be a first interview for me on the channel. That'll be something different. Geez, I've got to keep measuring. Why have I got to keep measuring this? 135, right. If we say it, we'll remember it. What's written gets remembered. There you go. Here's a little... Right. Now, let's get a tiny little drill. I'm going to put a pilot drill in. It's just going to help me screw these things in. No, no, Joanne, the other way around. I'm going to be interviewing someone else. If all things are fair and equal, which they will be. Oh, it's a little bit off. So we're going to have to be a little bit off. On that one. Righto. I might have misspoke there, Joanne. So, yeah, not me being interviewed. I think when Cherinator was doing his chats, he wanted to interview people. There we go. Right. Let's put another one in. And see if the stars are going to align. See if I get this right. See how good my handiwork is, or isn't. One of the two. Oh, a fair way out there. Right. And come on. Oh, look at that. Jeez, couldn't have done it any better if you'd done it yourself, Mark. So now I'm just going to adjust these. Peter, while you're listening, where is it? I had it before. Once the wife is set up, I'll talk to her about doing your stubby curlers, mate, because I know you've been hanging out for those for a long time. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, geez, come on. I'm not going to move this, am I? I just got this wrong. Probably got this wrong, haven't I? Oh, yeah. Not by much, though. It sounded like a bloody millimetre. That's what happens with these when you get so close. Yeah, Peter, it's all right. Yeah, I know you haven't paid, mate. But you did ask me a while ago, and I said I'd talk to the wife about doing it, and we will do it. Okay, what's going on here? Right, do I have to get the stick ladder? Right. Let's get the step ladder, which is very close to me here. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching me do this live. Let's go that way. All 9 of you. A couple of lurkers. I think I've said hello to everyone. If you're just new here, thanks for being here. My name's Mark. This is my shed. And this is backstage tonight. A few improvements to the shed. Oh, you wouldn't believe it, would you? Oh, here we go. There we go. It's amazing what 1 millimetre would do. 1 millimetre, I think, is about 40 thousandths of an inch, Joanne, if you want to put that in perspective. Right. Right, so we've got that one up there. That can go there. So that one charges the batteries for the old keyboard, the old wireless keyboard for the Apple computer. Well, there's a bunch of videos coming out, which, of course, I always haven't. That's the thing. That's it, Stylesy. Thank you very much for doing that for me. Righto. So I can always add another board in, but usually speaking, I've got enough outlets here. The lathe has got its own power supply there. I've got various power points here, further down on the shed, on the bench. Sorry, I was away. And then there's more power points down there. There's another. There's ones. Hang on. Righto, where are we? Probably can't see it. No. Hang on. Right, I'll turn it. We'll do the cook's tour with this. You can see my head. Where is it? There you go. There's power points here. One goes to the milling machine. Then there's a 10 amp outlet. The milling machine is 15 amp. There's another 2 10 amp hanging down there, just there, in front of the forklift. And there's one right down the back. Right down the back corner of the shed, there's a power point down there. But there's also power points over there on where the roller doors are. There's another 2 lights I can turn on. This one here. This one here. So the shed's pretty well lit. I'm probably going to put another, like I said, probably going to put another one up in the top corner there. So there's power points all over the place. They're all LEDs. Let's see. Let's see if I can come out a bit here. Bear with me. Oh. Yep. Oh no. No, I can't. Righto. Where did it go? Where did it go? I lost it. That's what you get for moving things, mate. And that was the main one, wasn't it? No sound. Test 1, 2. Oh yeah, no, we've still got sound. Oh, that's right, we've got 2. No, Joanne, we had a electrician come and do it because he also wired up the wife's shed as well at the same time. Well, don't tell me I'm... There we go. Oh, didn't know that was there. Are we back on? We're back on. Righto. What are you doing there? Right, that's probably a bit better. I've come out further. It's still in the way. Let's move that out the way. That's the LCD, which I don't use. Well, I do. There we go. That's better. That's a bit better. Why didn't I do that earlier? Yeah. Yeah, no, Joanne, we've got a qualified electrician in to do the work. The amount of work that we needed to do. Oh, yeah. Okay. That O-ring's come off there. I'll have to fix that up tomorrow. So it was just better that we got an electrician in to do it, safer. This guy knows what he's doing. We've had him back again to do some more work here at home. He's really good to work with, and it's just worth the money. And it's actually illegal for me to do my own electrical work here in Australia. I don't have an electrical license or a restricted electrical license to do 240 volt, which is what we run here at home. I don't have any three-phase, which is 415 volt. We don't have that. So it's all just domestic stuff. I know you guys over there run 120 or 240 or whatever they call it, 230, 210, 220. I think it's 220. But yeah, it's just easier to get a licensed guy. And out of all the tradesmen that we've hired or contracted work to get done, he's been the best. He's reliable, he's on time, he communicates really well. And we've had a few issues and he sorted them out. He said, no, he said, look, I can't charge you for that. That's covered under warranty. So, so it just pays dividends to do that sort of thing. Righto, on to the next one. So it doesn't matter which order we do them, as long as we do them. I reckon like that. I reckon that one there beside the, and that way that'll plug into there, and the other one can plug into there. And if need be, I can take that out and still have two outlets for something else there. And then I think we might go the other side here for the Milwaukee. Like so. I reckon like that. That'll do. And that'll give me room for something else there. I'm sure I can have something else hanging there. It's always good to have things hanging up and organised in place. Right, I don't need that. Let's get rid of that. Well, like I said, I hope you guys had a good Easter long weekend. We certainly played catch up here, that's for sure. It took me, with other things we were doing, it took me the whole weekend to get the bloody grass mowed. And it was that thick, like seriously that thick. And I've got to put the bins out tonight because we have, I think Stylesy and you guys down in south, and AJ's probably got it too. We got that green bin. So the bins have got to be done a little bit later. Right, let's get this other one done. So we've got a measurement here, and we're going to see what screws we're going to use. We might use a different screw, depends. Depends on what, the head's a bit thick on that. That's a pan head. I might just be sticking with these tiny little ones here. Fair bit of play in there, so it'll do the job. It'll get the job done, unless I use these ones. Yeah, they might be better. Righto, these are like what they use on chipboard or plasterboard or drywall, as you guys call it in America, Joanne. So we know the centered distances, that's 105 millimeters. Right, and I'm going to put this one like so. Put it right next to the board. Yeah, so we're going to be, where are we going? We're going to go here like so. Something like that. It's about roughly where I want it. Is that it? Yeah. In saying that, Joanne, there's probably people who do their own electrical work. I've done things before to get myself out of trouble. I mean, I'm not no dill, but you just got to be careful. That's for sure. Put that as 30. Now, there we go. Righto. Actually, I'll point this tool out. Yeah, Joanne, tomorrow. So I've got to put the bin out tonight for tomorrow. Right. Well, this here is an Empire Speed Square. It's made in USA. It's a bloody good thing. So I have quite a few tools that are made in USA. I've got tools that are made in Japan by measuring tools by Michitoyo. But this is an Empire Speed Square. Now, they do make various sizes, and it allows you to quickly, the name in itself, you can use it on a lump of timber or whatever you're marking out to get a, there we go, get a straight line. It's also got a heap of increments on it. This is all in metric, this one, but it's got angles on it for doing various angles. You got your standard 45 degree, 90 degree, that sort of thing. But you can have, you can pivot here and, sorry, let's get it. You can pivot on here and get various angles, various degrees, and it's all printed on here, both sides. Really good, Empire. Joanne, I don't know if your husband's got one of these, but there's probably a couple of brands in the US that make these sort of things. But yeah, great tool. It is a very handy tool, especially if you're doing carpentry work, or even on metal work and things like that. It's a bloody handy thing, and you can't go wrong with a square. Righto, let's get this going. Just offhand, no, I don't have it handy. Where is it down there? A lot of tools these days, I used to be very stingy with buying tools, but honestly, tools are cheap. And these days I will, where I can, oh, couldn't have done that better, Mark. That looks fantastic. I will put the other one in. Where I can, I will buy two. So I've got two of these. I might even have a third one. Same with rules. So this is Toledo. Toledo is another good brand, made in USA. Toledo is made in Toledo, USA. They make measuring equipment, especially rules like this. And this is metric on one side, imperial on the other. Great stuff. I really like the Toledo stuff because the numbering on here the numbering on there is just fantastic. Like, doesn't matter which side you use it on, you know, it's just fantastic. There's your imperial air inches, and so down here where my fingers are, 16ths, 64ths, right? So a 64th of an inch, right? Each one of those, let's get close. Oh, she's not going to. So each one of those indication is a 64th of an inch. There's 50ths or there's tenths of an inch. So on the metric side, it's millimeters, millimeters down the bottom, and up the top you got half millimeters. Toledo, Ohio. Yes, that's the one, Joanne. Look, good, just great tools. And of course, I do have a 6-inch rule. I've got a couple of them. I've got a 600 mil or 24 inch, and I've got a 1 meter rule, and then I've got a 1200 mil. So most of the time I work in metric. I do work in imperial sometimes, but most of the time it's all metric. 105. Let's get this going. Let's mark that. See if we can get that to right, we're back. Thanks, guys. Yep. No, yeah, the other microphone went flat. I knew it was getting low. Stacy. Well, what's What's the mighty G up to? Oh yeah. Oh. So G's just tagged me in a post, and I'm going to have to. I've replied to it, but I'm going to. Yeah, Maggie 2-minute noodles. Actually, I'll take a photo of that G, and I'll send it to Stylesy, and I'll send it to him right now. Seeing this is see what sort of a reply we get. Oh yeah, you guys crack me up. You really do. So, now most of you guys know where I've come from and how far I've come, and that's thanks to you guys being very supportive. And it definitely would have been, if it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now. That's for sure. Most of you guys know how we met. And it's certainly been a positive, that's for sure. Stylesy knows everything about him. Maybe I should ring G. Maybe I should, oh, there we go. Maybe I should ring him and do a live chat. Oh, can I engage with your audience? Start a poll. Should we ring G live on air? Question mark. Yes, no. Let's see if this is going to work. Can anybody see that in the chat? Can any... Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, it's just a little bit slow. Right, 100%. All right, well, okay. Well, the audience said, here we go. I'm going to ring him right now.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, I just took a poll and the audience said I should ring you live on screen, live on air.
Oh, sorry, I was having a bath at Becky's house while I was eating a packet of 2-minute noodles. I used the bath water to cook them.
Yeah. How are you, G?
Oh, I'm all right. Has Stylesy been staring at me through the window?
Yeah, he has. So.
And he's got a special webcam. I don't know what's so special about it.
Oh, maybe he's turned up with a Eastern leader, you know, to see what you're up to.
I think what's special about it is he's wrong. So I haven't been eating no 2-minute noodles. I was actually going to review some Vegemite ones earlier, so maybe you saw me do that and I'll put them back in the cupboard after.
Well, I just decided to do a live stream tonight, so...
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, you've changed a bit. It looks like your pigmentation on your skin's a little bit darker since the last time I spoke to you.
Well, I think Yeah, we've been working outside and working inside, but maybe it's to do with the lighting. I think it's all to do with the lighting. Like,
Did you grow an afro as well, or was that just me seeing stuff?
I don't know. Is that any better? Oh, that's a bit darker. An afro.
I mean on the on the picture of your stream.
Oh, no. I just
like with glasses and an afro.
Yeah. I just saw that in Canva, and I thought, yeah, what the hell? I'll use that. I was going to stick a photo of myself in there, but two people are logged off already. I don't think they like this live stuff. I had 9 people watching. They probably think.
Do you know what the difference between Stolzy and a broken clock is?
What's that?
Stolzy's never correct.
Yeah, well, I see. I've only got style. Well, Roger reckons I should ring Stylesy next, but I haven't got. Oh yeah, I have got Stylesy on Messenger.
I reckon only I've had the pleasure of hearing. Oh no, Stolzy came up on that beggar bloke's live once, didn't he?
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Turkish delight.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone, but apparently he doesn't like Turkish delight as much as he makes out. But don't tell anyone. Luckily, not on a live stream. Lucky out his secrets.
Yeah, that's right. No, we shouldn't do that, should we? We shouldn't do that at all.
I think better let you get back to the shed.
Yeah.
I'll be watching. Remember, I'm always listening, so I might be watching at some stage.
You're right. Hey, G, thanks, man, for being such a sport and helping me out. So
no worries. I'll speak to you soon, Mark.
All right, have a good one. See you, mate. Bye.
Chat soon.
Bye. There we go. The awesome Funk and Hungry, or G as you know him. Right. Okay. No, I'm not going to write a review. Yeah. Oh, boy. Righto, that was a bit of fun. All right, let's get back to it. Let's finish this off. So as I was talking, you guys have really helped me out, doing these live streams and that. And I actually do enjoy doing it, the process and that. All right, so slightly different. Let's go a bit longer. Yeah, let's go for those ones again. And of course, the more I do it, the better, the more I'm enjoying it, the better you get at it, the more you get used to it, that sort of thing. All right, let's get this measured up. That's right, 3 inches. 3 inches, unfortunately. And how far down is that? That's not. It's about 5'8", 16 mil. Let's come down a bit more. Let's go. Yeah, let's go there. Let's do that. And then we're going to go. Actually, yeah, we'll go there. We'll just use that there, 3 inches. That looks good. And if we get it wrong, we get it wrong. Righto, that one, and I think we'll go close to calling it quits. Once we get this one done, because I've got to get up and go to work in the morning, unfortunately. So we've got another, coming up, we've got another long weekend here in Australia, or here, for me, this part of Queensland. You guys, Roger and Stylesy. Good on you, G. I reckon you should. You guys got another public holiday coming up next week? I know we have. So we've had, actually, let's change this over. We've had these 3 days. So we've 4 days. We've had Good Friday. we've had Good Friday and Easter Monday. So we've had 4 days. So I go back to work for 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off again next week. So, yeah, absolutely blowing. It's hard to get back into that 5-day-a-week work week when you have all these public holidays. And now that we've still got some jobs to do around home. There's always something to do around home. Sometimes I envy people living in a flat. Come on, there we go. Oh, look at that. Geez, Mark, you're getting better at this. Right. Here we go. Look at that. Done. And I'm just going to put that there for time being. Oh, go around the wrong way. Around the right way. Around the wrong way. Oh, that's hard. So now, when I turn this PowerPoint on here, our things will light up. I'm down to 2, so I'll put that on the charge while I'm here, and you'll see it go red. If you might be able to see that. Oh yeah, you can see that clearly. Got a red one on there. And I might even, I think I've got another power board over there. Oh yeah, I can. But anyway, there we go. Job done. I'm happy about that. Very happy indeed. So the next thing to do, righto. So the next thing to work on is this here, the bench with the backrest here, where all the tools go on. Where in the old shed I had the timber one. That's a steel one, steel bench, more sturdy, more tools. And this is a shovel that was given to me by a friend, and I need to give that a bit of a clean up. And I'm going to do something special with this on a live stream. Maybe not this one, maybe not the one coming up Thursday, maybe the one following, or I might even just do a special one. Because I've seen somebody else do something special with their shovel. And for those of you who know people that work on locomotives or around locomotives, especially, haven't seen so much the Americans do it, but the English and Australians have done it. I'll keep you guessing at that one, what it might be. So, right, let's put a few things back while I'm going. And then I might sit down in front of that computer and wrap it up for the night. Got a few more tools to put away. Now, as you know, I've got the wireless microphone. I can pretty well wander all over the shed, and you guys can still hear me okay. When the battery doesn't run out, of course. Right, putting things in the car. Yeah, righto. The dogs are up with Mrs. Shed Talk. Righto, let's put the glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Yes, I'm getting old. I need glasses. Joanne, you're not alone. My wife recently has been watching some true crime to do with psychics and how the psychic mediums have helped out the police, especially, and a lot of the stories are from America. And it's really interesting. Like, I know there's some charlatans out there with psychics and things like that, but no, these are all true case stories. And of course, psychics have been around for a long time, and the CIA used psychics to find down planes and various other things. If you really want to look into that, go look at a guy, look up Joe McMonigal. Oh God, I can't think of it. Sorry, Joe McMonigal. He, yeah, go look at. He's been interviewed plenty of times. Go look at his story. That's that'll spin you out. Oh, I tell you what, Stylesy. Yeah, I tell you what, it'd be nice to. It'd be interesting to call her. Yeah, Joanne, remote viewing. Yeah, it's really interesting. That's for sure. All right. Well, there's still 8 of you tuned in here. I know G's just come in just recently. I appreciate him coming in. Appreciate all you guys coming in and supporting what I do. Yes, Roger. Psychic Spies. There's a movie called Third Eye Spies. You can find it on YouTube. It's really interesting. Russell Targ. It's the story about remote viewing that was developed at Stanford University in America. It's well documented, and it's no lie. That's for sure. That's why I said the CIA used it for 20 odd years, and they're still using it now. So, it looks like Emma what did Emma just post? Is she live? Oh no, it's a short. So if you don't know my friend Emma's Spare Room Machine Shop, she's doing a what's her name? She does a Tuesday night live stream where she shows you how to use a CAD program called Onshape. Great tool. I've watched a few of her streams now so far. It looks pretty good. I probably need to follow. Excuse me. I probably need to follow along with it and learn it. Then she also does her usual Wednesday night. Then I follow Thursday night. So there's plenty of content out there for you guys to watch. I really appreciate you coming along. Oh, you guys make me laugh. You really do. All right. Oh, look, I'm going to wrap it up at that. I've been going an hour and 20 now. And like I said, I really appreciate everyone being here. You got the regulars that are here, the ones in the chat, and the lurkers. If you're not chatting, you're just watching, don't mind. It'd be nice if you did come in and say hello. Doesn't matter. I do appreciate your support and being here. So we'll see you Thursday night. I'm working on a video. Hopefully I'll have that out Thursday as well, Thursday afternoon, to do with things around the house here. And hang on, I will show you just quickly. Right. So I'm making one of these. What's this? This is an inspection hole for the sewerage in our property. We have 2 of these, and as you can see, this one's been chewed by shed dog. So I'm making one out of this aluminium or aluminum, aluminum for our friends in America. So I've faced it off on the lathe, machined a recess, so it's going to be held. And then I'm going to do some work up the top here and put some holes in. Yeah, so anyway, stay tuned for that. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. Thanks for being here again. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Whistle.